Guys, welcome back. It's Melissa with Practically Creative. I'm going to make something really cute and simple today. I have scraps of fabric and I had an idea that I wanted to make some Christmas tree ornaments. This is, of course, the shape of a stocking. I just drew it freehand onto paper. You can draw it freehand. You can print a million of them off on the internet. You can even make one larger or smaller that you find on the internet. But I had some little pieces of fabric left over from my Doggone It fabric collection. And I just went ahead and cut out one going each direction. So when I cut it, I put my wrong sides together, laid my pattern down on top of it, and cut it out. I did the same with the purple. I put it wrong sides together, laid my pattern down on top, and cut it out. I'm going to bring you down here to my table and show you how I'm laying this out to sew it. Okay, so I've got my two outside pieces put together, and then I'm going to lay my two inside pieces on top with the right sides facing one another. So right side up, right side down, and right side up, right side down. I'm going to take it to my sewing machine and I'm going to sew a 1/4 inch seam right across the top of those two pieces. So I'll be right back. Now that I have the two pieces sewn, I am going to press them open and I'm pressing my seams toward the lining fabric on one and towards the main fabric on the other. And I'm just finger pressing it. This doesn't require lots and lots of crazy. Then I'm going to match them right here at the seams. And I'm going to make my seams nest. Match up my ends. Bring the whole thing over here to your sewing machine. And I've drawn myself a little line so that I leave an opening. Then a back stitch at the beginning and the end. And I'm doing a 1/4 inch-ish sewing line around this. And I'm just going slowly and carefully around. Back stitch right there. I'm not sewing over my pins. They aren't actually in my seam allowance. That what it is. So I'll take it out. Then I'm going to back stitch right here. I'm going to take all of our pins out. I'm going to trim around the curves, getting that seam allowance pretty close to the stitching. I'll clip in right here. Don't hit your seam. Just put out as much of that little piece of fabric at the curve as you can. Same over here. And around here at the feet. Just trying to reduce bulk. And you're going to go in right here where you left your opening. And you're going to reach up in here to the toe. Turn it out. And do the same on the lining side. I'm going to take my friendly little chopstick and I'm going to use it to push out all my curves here. Get all your curves pushed out and just fold over right there at your back where you left the lining opening at. Do a quick little seam right there so everything lays down. You can iron that if you want. Just sew your opening closed. And then push the lining down inside the stocking. Trim any stray threads, and I'm just going to take my, once again, my handy dandy little chopstick and push all my curves out. If you really want to get fancy, you can go around and sew just a little tiny top stitch here. And I'm going to do it just to show you how it's done. In case you decide that, yes, that is something that you want to do. And you could sew a ribbon in here. You could put one of those little hooks that you use for ornaments in here. You could just set them among the branches, or you could use it to give a tiny little gift. Like if you wanted to put a gift card down in there, you could do that. I did in backstage, but I did in backspace. I just sewed over it, but there's my little ornament. Let's get it up here close where you guys can see it. Here's our little stocking. Both sides of it. That would look cute hanging on a tree. So here's our tiny little Christmas tree ornament. That would look super cute hanging on a tree. You could give it as a little gift to somebody. You could put a little gift inside of it. I'm trying to see if a card will fit. How adorable would it be with a little gift card hanging out of it? I mean, this is just super cute. And you could make a ton of these to put on your tree, all from scrap fabrics, especially if you're doing a budget Christmas or you want to do a different color theme. The fabric for these starts out at 3.5 by 4.5. So you could buy a yard of fabric and make, or 2 yards of fabric. You could buy a couple of yards of fabric and make a ton of these to go on your tree and go with a new theme every year for colors. Or you could make them and give them as gifts to people. I think they're super adorable. I hope you will too. You have a great day.